So how we doing, guys, and welcome. It's Kraken here, back in 7 Days to Die Navezgane day number 10. So if you didn't watch the bonus episode, day 9.5, we started building our base here. So I've just started it. We're going to work a little bit onto it, bit by bit. We've got all of our chests over there. We've brought everything from the other base to here using our new motorbike. And we also went to the drop chest, which was over in Dyersville, which I've lost my bearings. It's over here, so we can actually remove that now. Is that the remove? Yep, so we can remove that. We've left the chest there, but we've got nothing left inside it. So all of our stuff is with us here. This actually worked really well because we did attract a few zombies overnight. But I'm just going to quickly see if I've got the stuff to build a couple of more forges. Yep, 2 more forges on the way. And we're going to actually, we've got a few points. So we're going to have a quick look at, oh, I've actually got 3 points available. I want to, because we've saved a few points, because we would have had to put another 2 points into that and going to intellect level 6, and we're only intellect level 2, so we've saved quite a few points by buying the motorcycle rather than actually speccing into it. But I want to build a chemistry station, so with there we need to be intellect level 4, which actually means 3, but we're wearing the nerdy glasses. We're going to 2 points into there. Yeah, science. We're going to put a point into there. Now, if we go into Professor, what does that need to be? Level 5. So 1 more point to go to Professor. Now, if we do Professor, we can make first aid bandages, craft oil cheaper. So that is what we're going to be aiming for very shortly. We can wrench cars apart and do things like that to get our gas. We've got a little bit left here. There's forge number 2. I've left a gap here as well because I will be putting a load of these these big chests in. We're going to be using the, rather than just the normal storage chest, we'll be using the big boxes, which don't come under chests, so they come under storage. Yeah, wooden storage, here we go, and they can convert into furniture. But we need nails, which we can make in the forge. So we're just going to put, actually I need to put some iron in there and some clay. Just let it start burning. I've already put these things back into here. We do have another advanced bellows, so I'll be putting that into the middle one. And yeah, we're just going to carry on working on this bit by bit. The forge done. There we go. And we're going to be building ourselves a chemistry station as well. But we're going to need gas. That's the number one focus, is that we're going to need gas, because once you've got yourself a decent amount of gas, oh, we need to keep that. We do need to make ourselves another storage pocket, but we'll do that. Do that in the next time we're messing around here, because we're burning daylight. It's 5 o'clock. We need to get out there. So we're going to do 2 things today. Let's just gas that up. We're going to keep the splints on there, and we're going to keep first aid bandages and some painkillers. And the last thing I want to keep on there is somewhere we should have a cowboy hat. Not in there. Not in there either. Here we go. So we've got a cowboy hat. We got a leather poncho. We've got the skull cap. So that will keep us all nice and warm or cold, depending on which biome we're going in. And we should have a puffer jacket somewhere as well. I've probably gone straight past it. And silly me, I left it in our bicycle. So we're going to put the puffer jacket and those bits on there, and we're going to keep some honey in there as well. And we'll keep the splints in there. In fact, we will keep one splint at home. Right. Let's go out, and the first thing we're going to do is go and meet the other trader. So there we go. This is why I load up the bicycle or whatever vehicle I'm using with the things we need to keep ourselves warm. So put the puffer jacket on, that should help out with the cold. In fact, we'll wear that as well. Now when I'm raiding a POI, I'll put my helmet back on because we need it for the protection. But when we're just riding around in these areas, I'm not going to risk not using it. So one thing about Navezgane, a bonus is that we know where everything is. The downside is there's only actually 4 traders in Navezgane, which I personally feel is a little bit on the low side. So but we're still getting cold, which does affect your food, your stamina in a big way. Big way, but at least we're not having to use any of our at least we're not having to use any of our stamina. Have I actually gone past it? Quickly check down here. Might have lost my bearings a second. It's been a while. Been a long time since I played Navezgane. And there we go. And there's the other trader. So we are going to be looking. There we go, and our we've now warmed up slightly. Right, so this is one of the big traders. This is a really cool looking place. So we've got a destroy forge here. Hello.
Hey, be quick about your business.
What's moaning you? Right, have you got any jobs for us? Preferably down south. So down south, yeah, you've got one there. That'll probably be in Dyersville. Now we can't actually... Oh, we can get to that safe. And I guarantee, yeah, I never picked up any lockpicks. So we're going to come back with some lockpicks. Get into his gun safe. Just quickly see if he's got anything worth grabbing here. Out the back. Loads of rubbish everywhere. He really needs to put his bins out. This has got a really cool underground area. We've got a book there that we've already read, so we'll sell that straight back to him. Let's jump down here. Now there is mushrooms down here, but obviously we're in the oh, so we've got the schematic there. So I've just put the points into that. And now we find the schematic, which is a little bit annoying, but we do need to go. Got some lockpicks there, perfect. We do need to go up an extra point into that anyway, because after we've done this, that's locked. After we've done this, we're going to go to the desert and get ourselves an absolute ton of oil shell, because the last thing I want to be thinking about is gas, and I don't want to spend all my time just wrenching up cars, because there's only so many cars in the game, and I don't want to waste my time wrenching those up, especially before we've put any points into salvage operations. Now there should be an ammo crate in one of these. This one, or is it this one over here? Workbench. We've got a working workbench. There it is. Ammunition's great. Oh, look at that. Military vest. What am I actually wearing at the moment? I've only got... So, let's put that on. Wear that instead. And then we want to... put that on it straight away. And back at the base, we've actually got some insulation mods. So there's some mods that you can put in to keep yourself nice and cool, or to warm yourself up.
Keep your distance.
Keep your distance, right. So we've got no need for that anymore. Sell you that. Sell you the books. And... no, I want the steel tool parts. Right, let's just see if we can get into your gun safe. We actually did that with one lockpick. Not bad going, not bad going at all. So we're going to quickly scrap up a bit of the lead. We'll eat you. Now, iron knuckles, we're going to sell those. Now we're going to start scrapping the shotguns. The shotgun parts, so we can make our own shotgun. I'm going to start keeping the cans, as we might need to make oil in the future. So let's quickly talk to you again. We're going to sell you that. And we're going to sell you a hunting rifle, because it's not something I'm going to use in the game. Right, there we go. And it doesn't actually break a lockpick when you use it.
You best be on your way.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. Right, so last things we've got to do is mark this on the map. And now we're going to go down south, go and see the desert, and warm ourselves up. Stay well away from these yetis. We're going to go down there and go and meet the last trader. So guys, you can see now we've made it into the desert. We've got ourselves overheating, which will mess up your stamina again. So now we can put this back on. We're going to wear that instead of the puffer jacket. To be fair, we don't need a helmet on at the moment, so we're going to actually wear the cowboy hat, which should cool us down as well. So yeah, that's already cooled us down a bit. Normally I would wear a vest top and shorts as well, but we don't have those at the moment. So we're just going to make our way down to the trader. Down here, I believe we've got passing gas on the way as well, so we might stop and have a little look at him as well. So we have the big pharmaceutical building here. We've got Joe Builders just behind us. An airdrop coming in. You've got to be careful here. Departure, I believe this place is called. You've got to be careful because there's big holes in the ground. And you do not want to be falling down one of those. So we're going to make our way out of here. I believe this is the right direction. There's that airdrop just landed. There's the airdrop coming down. We're going to head to that. And then we're going to get ourselves to the trader. There's that airdrop going to land. Right on the corner here by the looks of it. Come on down. Hurry up. Good bit of trash while we're waiting. Mouldy bread. Do not need some mouldy bread. Down you come. And here we go. Okay, not too bad. Some more honey, which is nice. Love how much storage we have in the motorcycle as well. So we're going to be heading to the trader in a second, but this is a very good place for the early part of the game, the laundrette. Now I am going to put my helmet on though, just in case we do encounter a few problems. And we have the light. Turn that off for a second though. Why are we having a problem? Get into there. Okay, let's quickly sort you out and work out what our problem is. There we go. It was just being a bit of a pain, so that meant no sneaking up on you. So that doesn't matter, we'll still take your head. Now, every single one of these... Will you go down? Every single one of these washing machines we can loot. So it's a very, very good place. Come and get your puffer coat, get your wardrobe sorted out basically at the beginning of the game. To make yourself look as badass as possible. Now, we're still actually wearing our plant fibre clothes. We're the uncoolest cool people in the world. We're like the uncool kid at school. So we need to sort that out. Let's get our chairs. Last couple. Right. Let's start going through these. So that was a tiny bit lackluster, to be honest. Normally I come off a lot better than that. Now, we have got the BDU bottoms, which we're going to wear. Let's quickly modify this. Let's take our slot out of that and scrap that. Now, what I have been doing is taking out all the dyes as well. Now, the BDU bottoms, have sort of the best overall heat and cold resist. Obviously shorts will be better on the heat, but obviously they're terrible in the cold. So the BDU top and bottoms are really what you're going for, just as a general middle of the line. Now we did get a load of sewing kits, which is good. Right, there's no dye in that. No dye in that. Modify, let's take the dye out of there. Because we can turn the dyes straight into paint. So rather than having to make my own paint, I'm just going to take all the dyes out. Modify, take the dyes. And we can scrap that. There, so we've got a set of nerdy glasses. I'm actually going to sell those. I'll keep hold of those for the second. Dungarees. Right, so now scrap all of this. Modify, take the dye out. There we go, some lucky goggles. So we're going to keep the lucky goggles on us as well, because we may as well wear them when we're looting things. That's +1 in agility. I'll sell those, but I'm not really fussed about agility too much. And we'll just slowly scrap this all up when we can. And we can now build another storage mod. So quickly check out the back. I don't think there's that much out here. I was expecting to at least find the BDU top and bottom, but we got half of it. Oh, toilet pistol. I didn't actually think I've seen one of those in Alpha 18. Now I'm majorly encumbered. Right, scrap, 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 scrap. Quickly scrap this up as we go along. Hello, mate. What are you all doing in here? Oh, we got a safe here as well. We do have some lockpicks. Oh, these must be our lucky lockpicks. And straight away I forgot to put the lucky goggles on, which is going to happen a hell of a lot of the time. But at least we have them. And here we go, we've made it to final trader. So I'm just going to carry on scrapping these things up. Should nearly be all there now. So we've got loads of paint from this, we don't need the plant fibres. Do not need the iron pipe. So we've got those that we're going to sell. We've got the lucky goggles. But we're actually going to put those on now. No, wear them. Oh, we've actually got black paint in our glasses, so scrap that. So here's the final trader then. Now we've got our lucky goggles on. Oh, we can't pick those up, can we? See if they've got anything in here worth selling back. I think this is Trader Jen actually. Well be Trader Jen, who had a male voice for a lot of the game. Now has a female voice. Oh, there we go. Bit of ammo. Ooh, duct tape. We like duct tape. Always winning with the duct tape. Anything in here worth having? Oh yeah, can't pick those up, right. Now just to show you all the things in here in these garages. Chemistry station, one of these. Yep, there's a chemistry station. That one's destroyed. And the Workbench is over here. That is working. Loot the cars while we're here. Just the one, and cement mixer I think is in one of these. Nope. I couldn't have been more wrong if I tried. There's a cement mixer. As always, in the last one that you go to. There we go. Go and see Trader Jen.
Let us
No,
visit for
Trader
a
Bob.
while.
So that's interesting. Actually, Navezgane does not actually have Trader Jen in it at all. Interestingly, we've actually got tier 1s, tier 2s and tier 3s here.
I
We're just
really
going to take
admire you,
one
friend.
just for the sake of it. Now, we can use our lockpicks on the gun safe. First time once again. Okay, right, well, we're going to sell you one of these nerdy glasses. And we're also going to sell you the stick of dynamite and the pipe bombs. Now, this skull cap mod, you can put that into your normal helmet and that will help you keep warm. So you get all of these, get the cold resist, and it will make your helmet look like this. And there's one of those for the cowboy hat as well. Right, we're going to sell you that, and that is about
Safe
it. Now, I did
travels.
lie. There is actually 5 traders, I believe, in Navezgane. I believe there is one in the wasteland biome as well. But we now need to do some mining. Now, this looks pretty good to me. We've got 3 oil shell nodes right next door to each other. So we're going to work on these 2 here. And basically, we're just going to get as much of this as we possibly can, because we don't want to be having to worry about gas for a very long time. So now that we've got the bike and we can get down to this area nicely. Actually have any drink? Actually does give us water, so we'll take some coffee. And we're going to change our hat to the cowboy hat. That actually still has a pocket in it. Right, we'll sort all these pockets out in a minute because we need that really in our puffer jacket. So make sure that our outfit has all the extra pockets in it we possibly need. I'm just going to mine a load of this up, and I did notice that the quest that we have is right on the edge of the map anyway, and it was a clear, so we're not going to have something in our inventory. So we will go and complete that shortly. And then we won't come back to the trader to hand it in, we'll just complete it and then head back into our nice green biome. So you want to make sure you always get these in 8 stacks of 800, because when you melt that down to turn into gasoline, 1 stack of 800 will give you 1,000 gas back. So that's why we needed to spec into science number 2. Now, as you can see, we've taken our nerdy glasses off, so at the moment we can't actually even build the chemistry station. But we are going to put them back on now because they actually give us extra XP. So we're going to be jumping between them and the Lucky Looter goggles. And now we're here, we just want the XP for killing all the zombies, right? Now, I think there are a couple of vultures around here. Anybody in here? This is This is just a clear, so it's nice and easy. This is a level 1. Oh, there we go. We got a fire zombie straight away in the desert rather than the burnt biome. Hey, hey. Pick you up. We've got some of these bags here. Oh, did you not die? Right, final loot already. Oh, barbed wire mod. We could make a loose seal if we wanted. Grab that, pick that up. Shotgun Messiah. Take that. I like the repair kits. Thank you very much. I know there was some hidden loot in the back, but okay, we'll check it this time. Weathered sports bag. Just got a jumper in it. The last thing we need when we're in the desert is a jumper. And there we go. So it was as simple as that. We'll grab these for the bones. Bit of plastic as well. And some nitrate powder. First, now I do need a bit of cobblestone to finish off my base. So we had that last little bit that we couldn't do. And when we build a chemistry station, we'll be able to make glue a lot more efficiently. We're making glue for days. So we're not going to go back to the trader now. We're going to head back towards our own base. It's up in this direction. Oh, hello. And get ourselves all sorted out. So here we go, guys. Back at the base, we got our last bit of cobblestone here. So now that is complete. I've got my door closed. And we're... Oh, really, I wanted to get 2 points today. We got 1 and a bit. But so I'm going to carry on just building over here throughout the night to get ourselves that final point. So we can put 1 into intellect up here. That means we're now level 5, which means that if we put 1 more point into here, we can already build the chemistry station. So we're going to do that in a second. Once we do that final bit, we can really make the efficient gas in the stacks of 8. Stacks that take 800 rather than the stacks that take 1,000. But we get loads of XP by doing all this upgrading. So by the time I finish doing all of this, hopefully we should have that final point. Right, let's make the chemistry station. Oh, sounds like we've got some company. I'm tempted to rig up one of the speakers that you can put over here when we get electricity, which will sound an alarm every time we get a zombie present. I'd have to turn it off for the Horde Nights because it would be very annoying. But just to wake me up and sort them out. Right, now is everything made? Chemistry station. So we had to make a burning barrel. That's just used making some forged iron. Only takes 3 forged iron and a bit of wood. We got our beaker. My advanced bellows is actually going to go into here. Okay, so we've got 3 cooking pots. So I had to grab some, make some cooking pots up quickly. And chemistry station. Ah, silly me. It's got to be made on here. Chemistry station, craft. So it's going to take 25 seconds to do that, and when we get our final point, we can put that into intellect, into science, we put it into professor, and then we can craft the cheaper oil and gasoline in efficient stacks. So that's what we'll be doing next time. So I'm just going to carry on doing this and hopefully get my extra point, and then we can start crafting up absolutely loads of gas, so we're not really going to have to worry about it again. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Slightly shorter episode for you today, but we've got a lot achieved. If we look at the map, unfortunately you can't zoom out that far on the maps, which has always been a beef of mine. But we got one trader there, we got one trader there, we have one trader there, and we have the last one which we never even actually marked. Naughty me. One trader. Oh, one trader just down there. So we're pretty close to being in the center of all of them. We could have been over here, so we might have been a little bit closer to that one and that one. But there is another one down here in the wasteland biome, and now we've got a bike. As long as we stick to the roads, the wasteland biome isn't going to be too much of an issue at all. So you never know, we might end up making our horde base over here somewhere anyway, if we decide to move it and make another style of base. Like I say, that's where I'm going to leave you for today's episode. As always, big thumbs up on the video if you've enjoyed it. Any comments down below. No doubt there's a load of stuff I missed, so I'm sure you'll remind me of that. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. See you later.